In the far future, the world had transformed into a colossal city where buildings stretched miles into the sky, and flying cars zipped between neon-lit skyscrapers. This was a place of technological marvels, but beneath its dazzling surface lurked a dark reality. The government, an omnipotent entity, had extended its control beyond mere surveillance and into the minds of its citizens. People walked the streets like mindless drones, their thoughts and desires manipulated and monitored. In this world of controlled chaos, a group of hackers stood as beacons of rebellion. These digital warriors, cloaked in anonymity and protected by layers of cybersecurity such as VPNs, proxy browsers, firewalls, and secure Wi-Fi networks, were the last vestiges of free thought. Among them was Data, a young woman with striking silver-gray hair, symbolizing the flicker of resistance in a world overshadowed by conformity. Data and her fellow hackers, Net, Mystic, and Blank Inside, were the architects of a daring plan. They aimed to unleash a virus capable of dismantling the government's network, a digital key to unlock the minds of the populace. However, their path was fraught with peril. The government's soldiers, clad in shiny metallic gear and armed with lasers, had the chilling ability to hack into people's minds, seeking out any signs of dissent. In a hidden corner of the web, a virtual room hosted a secret meeting of these rebels. Their avatars, mere pixels and data, discussed the final stages of their plan. But their sanctuary was breached by a grotesque digital entity, a ghastly face with dark green eyes, representing the government's invasive reach. It spoke with a voice that chilled their bones. "We must have your minds now." Panic ensued as the hackers witnessed their safe haven crumble. On their screens, they saw government soldiers burst into the hideouts of their comrades, one after another. Data, realizing the imminent danger, prepared to flee. As she activated a shock pulse to stun the soldiers breaking into her room, she grabbed a metal disc from her desk. With a press of a button, her window slid open, and she hurled the disc into the open air. Leaping out, she activated the disc, which unfolded into an air surfer, a sleek, hoverboard-like device. She soared through the city, weaving between the skyscrapers as alarms blared and government vehicles pursued her, firing lasers in a deadly chase. Data's screen, now strapped to her waist, displayed a frantic message from her AI assistant, G. "I need a way out, bad and fast," she yelled over the roar of the wind. G's algorithms worked overtime, plotting an escape route, but it was too late. The government had launched a citywide manhunt, broadcasting Data's image on every screen with a chilling message from the pale-faced man, labeling her a threat to public safety. Cornered and desperate, Data dove into the lower levels of the city, a labyrinth of forgotten structures and dark alleys. But even here, the soldiers were relentless. Just as she was about to give in to despair, a sudden electrical surge incapacitated her pursuers. From the shadows emerged a figure, a man in a large brown coat with long, unkempt hair, and a rogue's grin. "Now's the time, Data," he said, extending a hand to her. Confused and wary, she hesitated. "Time for what?" she demanded. "To be free," he replied with a smirk, revealing a stolen government laser weapon. "I'm Blink, by the way." Data's eyes widened in disbelief. "Blink is dead," she retorted, recalling tales of a legendary hacker who had supposedly perished years ago. "News to me." Blink chuckled, leading her through a hidden trapdoor into the depths of the city. They descended into a network of tunnels, a hidden world beneath the technological marvel above. Here, in the Down Under, as Blink called it, was a vibrant community untouched by government control, a sanctuary for those who valued freedom above all else. Data was introduced to this underground society, a stark contrast to the lifeless world above. Children played in the streets, and colorful tents lined the pathways, illuminated by strings of lights. It was a haven of hope in a world of oppression. Blink led Data to a massive server room, the heart of their resistance. "Did you finish the key?" he asked, referring to the virus she had been working on. Data nodded, showing him the encrypted code. "This will change everything," she said, a mix of determination and fear in her voice. As she uploaded the virus into the network, Blink watched in awe. The servers hummed to life, lights flashing in a frenetic dance as the code spread through the city's infrastructure. "Thank you, Data," Blink said, his voice thick with emotion. "You just saved the world." The virus worked like a digital tsunami, crashing through the government systems, disabling their control mechanisms, and freeing the minds of the populace. The city, once a prison of thought, was now a canvas of awakening. On every screen, Blink's message echoed, "You are all, now, free to live." Data and Blink stood together, watching the dawn of a new era. The road ahead was uncertain, and the government would not relinquish its grip easily. But in that moment, as the city breathed a collective sigh of relief, they knew they had ignited a spark of hope, a flame that would burn in the hearts of the free. In the far future, amidst the towering buildings and neon lights, a tale of courage and defiance unfolded. It was a story of a city reclaimed by its people, a testament to the enduring human spirit. And at the heart of it all was Data, the girl with silver gray hair, who dared to dream of freedom.